eye that you see on the pyramid is the third eye. The third eye is the human mind. Your mind can go in the past and the future, therefore it exists outside of this physical world, outside of time. The pineal gland is not the third eye, it's the radio receiver for your invisible intelligence, the mind. The more you dwell in your mind instead of the external world, the more you unlock. When you dream and leave this realm of thought, you are in a whole other realm. You can evolve physically and you can also evolve mentally, accessing other worlds and realms. There are 9 numbers because there are 9 dimensions. The word dimension has men in it, which means mind or mentality. This is where the word man comes from. It's Latin for mind, because man is not the physical body, it's the invisible mind. Cats can see into all 9 dimensions. This is why the Egyptians always symbolized them. The Vatican symbol is a key. The Vatican is a key because they give you religion to make you look outside of yourself, because they hide the key, and the key is within you to access the other worlds. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth was telling you this. The key to the worlds within thee are found only within. Entertainment, entertain the mind. They want you looking outside of yourself constantly. This is why they have all of these platforms. Luke 17:12, the kingdom of God is within you. Satan is Saturn. 666, the mark of the beast. On the north pole of Saturn, you have the cube. Add up all the sides, you get 6 points, 6 triangles, 6 sides. 666. We live in a soul system, not a solar system. We start in the stars and then we incarnate through Saturn. Saturn materializes our soul into the 666 carbon suit. All life forms are based on the bonding properties of carbon. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 666. The body is the beast. The Bible tells you Satan is the god of this world, and he has blinded the minds of those who do not believe. Because when our soul incarnates through these 7 celestial spheres, we forget who we are before this lifetime. The symbol for Saturn is even showing you this. All of the planet symbols are made out of the Holy Trinity, the sun, the moon, and the cross for Earth. The Saturn symbol is the Earth cross and the moon crescent. Earth is matter, moon is mind, sun is soul. The Saturn symbol is showing you Earth over moon, matter over mind, when it should be mind over matter. We incarnate into this world so we can restrict our mind, because in the dimensions of the mind and imagination, we can think and it comes into manifestation instantly. But this plane limits us. Sega Saturn is a game, the Nintendo GameCube. This is why we say think outside the box, because you are not your physical body. And this is the box they're trying to trap us in, the physical dimension. Jesus symbolizes the sun with the 12 disciples, the 12 Zodiac Signs, the 4 Gospels for the 4 seasons of the sun. That's why Christians worship him on Sunday. That's why the Vatican is a sundial, and the Pope holds the sun. The sun moves 1 degree northward on the 25th of December, bringing back the summer and the light. The sun is born a virgin on the 25th of December. This is where it starts to get a bit crazy. The sun represents your soul, your consciousness, and the soul is in the heart. You have 4 bodies of consciousness. You have a spirit, a body, and a mind and emotions. The sun has 4 seasons, which are associated with the 4 physical elements. Autumn is water, emotion. Winter is air, the mind. Spring is earth, the body. Summer is fire, the spirit. This is why there are 4 Gospels. Each Gospel talks about Jesus according to the different body of consciousness. Luke is always depicted with Taurus, which is an earth sign. Luke portrays Jesus in a way that shows that he is a physical man, a physical human. Matthew is always seen with a little boy, which is Aquarius, air, the mind. The Gospel of Matthew shows Jesus as an intellectual and a communicative teacher. John is always seen with an eagle, which is Scorpio, the water, emotion. Gospel of John shows Jesus as an emotional creature. This is when he turns water into wine. Mark is always depicted with a lion, which is Leo, fire, the spirit. The Gospel of Mark shows Jesus as a spiritual teacher. The sun is an externalization of your soul. Jesus is just a story about you and the 4 bodies of consciousness that you possess. This is why Ezekiel had a vision and saw the 4 different heads of the throne of God. Ezekiel saw the head of a man, a lion, ox, and an eagle, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, which are the 4 fixed signs, the 4 bodies of consciousness. So much more that goes into this. Read this book if you truly want to learn the true deep meaning behind the Bible. There are 13 zodiac signs. And this is why it's unlucky. 13 is 1 and 3. 1 plus 3 equals 4. The Bible has 4 Gospels. There are 4 seasons to the yearly cycle. Humans have a fourfold nature: mental, emotional, energetic, and physical. 13 is not unlucky. It represents you, the fourfold nature. You are the 13th constellation. You are Jesus, the I Am, the Christ consciousness. The Jesus cross is your body, the fourfold nature. You are the Son of God, you are the Christ, and you have 12 disciples, 12 zodiac energies which govern your life in physical existence. 13 represents you, and this is why the word scared is sacred, because they want you frightened of all the sacred symbols. You are the beast, 666, adds up to 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 represents human consciousness. Revelations 13:18. Count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. You are the beast when you are operating your life in your lower nature, your lower mind, your lower self. You are the universe experiencing itself. You are God when you do good, and you are the devil when you do evil. The Bible is filled with cryptograms, allegories, astrological codes, metaphors, and symbologies. You should stop worshipping Christ and become the Christ consciousness. Become the best version of yourself. No one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. A bank is a river bank because it directs the currency. Money is water. This is why we call it liquidity. Money is moony because the moon is feminine. It's water. The sun is fire, masculine. This is why the tides of the ocean follow where the moon is, because it controls water in your body and on the earth. That's why there's a correlation between the moon and the stock market. The moon affects our emotions and our psychology. That's why we call people a lunatic. Luna is the moon. If your name is in full capital letters, this is not you. It's the cooperation that you subject yourself to. You can't charge a natural body, but you can charge a cooperation. You subject yourself to the cooperation. That's why you're called a corpse when you die. Not progressing in life because you don't realize everything you have thought in the past has led you to this very point. Your life is a direct correlation with every thought you have thought in the past. Therefore, your internal reality is projecting your outer world. I have just given you the key to create anything you want in your life. You change your thoughts, and further enough down the line, your external reality will change. It's a mirror, and this is just one of the life-changing teachings within this sacred book, the Book of Wisdom. It comes in all different languages, and it will change how you see reality. You will understand how you are connected to the universe and how you are the universe itself experiencing itself. Understanding truth brings a sense of well-being. A lot of people are confused why they are here, what are they doing, and who they are. This reveals it to you. It provides you with life-changing knowledge that will make you feel better within yourself. You can get this book for free if you watch all of my videos. I've made hundreds of videos on this book. If you want to bring this to your home and bring a sense of well-being to your life, Isis, Ra, and El, your feminine and masculine brains. And when these electrical forces come into one, when these two triangles become the Israel flag, this is when you unlock your consciousness. Your consciousness has no gender. And this is how you raise your frequency. This is how you gain into the Holy Land, accessing the subconscious planes beyond physicality. The Bible's all allegory. It's written in codes so that you can decipher it to engage you in critical thinking. If you astral project and go to a prison, you'll see this for yourself. Energy cannot escape cubes. Everything today is built in cubes to trap energy. The ancients knew this. This is why their rooms were never square. They had pointed roofs for energy to escape. Everything you see molds your mind in some form or way. Cubes and squares are the most limited shapes. By seeing cubes and squares all the time, this is subconsciously limiting our minds. The ancients built with beauty and sophistication because they understood what they see has an effect on their mind. They changed this to dull us down, to make things more simple, to make you more simple. Environment, it's all mental, it all has an effect on your mind. I think you can work this one out yourself. Thought is the reason why you are depressed. You are thinking too much. You need to meditate, turn off thought, turn off emotion, turn off the 5 senses. And when you turn off thought, depression disappears because you're no longer in the realm of thought. And when you turn off the mind, other aspects of your consciousness starts to open up. All of your life you've been overthinking and feeling emotions and constantly looking outside of yourself. But when you turn your mind inward on itself, there is pure consciousness, pure awareness, which is what the ancients called God. God is inside of you, and you can connect to the source of the universe inside of you, instead of going to the church and paying money to a business. It's so simple. We all need to learn how to control our minds. And when you have full control over your consciousness and your body, you can use that energy and accelerate it into different aspects of your life to become successful. Most people are wasting their mental energy and emotional energy into low-level pleasures like lust, food, overeating. When you retain yourself from these things, you accelerate your life. You need to control your consciousness. You need to control your body. You've been lied to about the pineal gland. The pineal gland is not the third eye. Keep swiping if you don't want your mind to be altered, because this is going to blow your mind. Pineal gland has phytoluminescent crystals on it. Radios use crystals. Crystals and radios are used to receive frequencies. Every radio station is playing on a specific unique frequency. All of the radios are playing in the air right now. The radio uses crystals to tune into that specific frequency, which tunes into a specific radio channel. Your pineal gland is the same thing. God is pure consciousness. We are all extensions of God's consciousness. Each one of us is a specific frequency being picked up from the source consciousness. 00.1, 00.2, 00.3. The pineal gland is a radio receiver for your individual consciousness. Essentially, we are all God experiencing itself in a physical form. The third eye is the mind. You look with the two eyes and you see with the inner eye. This is what gives you perception. Do you not know that you are the temple of God? Corinthians 3:16. You are all the I am, the eye of consciousness. I resembles the number 1, which is one line. Number 1 is the only true number. Everything goes up in ones. Religions were made to externalize God, hide your power.